Well, we're developing the project and we've put parties together and hopefully, you know, we'll make some money at the end of the day. You know, we're using, you know, we're paying EDI for the technology.
Okay. We talked about the plants in Europe, okay? Are they strictly just food waste, or are they a combination of food waste, farm waste?
There are different types of plants there. There are plants just running on food waste,
Yeah.
or food leftovers, packaging food waste and all that stuff. And there are plants running just on farm leftovers, energy crops.
They don't combine?
Not in every country, because it depends on the regulation.
Right.
For example, in Germany you have just running on energy crops, and the other side just running on food waste. And in Luxembourg, for example, you have a combination of both. So there are a couple of plants running on half food waste and half energy crops, for example, depending on the country.
Originally, I guess this
Luxembourg
started.
is very, very small, too, very small.
Very small, but they have a big industry in that.
I guess this originally started from the disposal of our sludge, the $700,000 a year cost. Now that that's basically been cut well in half with the new sewage treatment plant, plus the fact that we can no longer combine this, where does that really put the project now? I mean, as a cost benefit to the city.
Benefits for the same. You're gonna get,
Well, not quite. I mean,
you're gonna get the electricity bill, the bill that you're paying for the public works complex and for the sewage treatment plant. You guys know the numbers. It's gonna be significantly reduced. To start with, they're gonna pay property tax on this thing.
yeah.
I'm not happy about losing the sewage idea, but we're talking about taking the heat from it.
Will there be further public hearings on this where we will have a chance to look at those figures? I mean, I think the taxpayers should have a chance to look at the figures before it goes any further.
I don't know. This is the first public hearing we're having.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to share, you know, there's nothing to hide here, so we're happy to share whatever numbers.
Well, wouldn't that be a part of the original, the proposal when it comes up? I mean, so that everybody would have a chance to look at it and comment on it?
Yeah, I mean, I think broadly, I think the wastewater treatment plant uses about 400 kilowatt hours a year.
Yeah.
And so the transmission cost is 8-9 cents.
Well, the transmission costs are more than what the electricity costs are. That's kind of a fact in the state of Connecticut.
Yeah,
That's what deregulation has done for us. I mean, is this, I know the city has signed a letter of intent with Greenpoint. Is that as far as it goes? There's no referendum or anything on this before we allow this to happen?
We're gonna talk to the town council. I have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they've got to go through the process, get the contract that was let them use the property.
Yeah.
We'll go through that, but also go through all the planning and zoning and any other land use commission, their permitting.
I understand what you're saying, though. How much are we gonna save in electricity?
Yeah, how much are we gonna save? Is it worth to bring this in here? Because, you know, reading through the documents, I mean, it's not totally without odors. I mean, that's one of the byproducts. It's not totally without odors. And the commissioner of our DEP has told us that. He said so right in that document. And just one other thing. Are we gonna consider, when we consider this total cost of what it's gonna cost the city, and do we know how much water is going to have to be treated at our wastewater treatment plant?
We know exactly the number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any idea what that would be?
Do not have the number here, but we can name it. Yeah.
Okay.